Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Today's Monday, so we all know it's time to go out and kick some butt. All the negative vibes that you have today, I need you to let it go. Let all that bullshit that made your weekend or your previous week bad, or anyone who said anything, anyone who did any bullshit and they affected you in any way, angered you, just let it go. It's not a good way, it's not a positive way to begin your Monday, your week, because this is the most important day of the week. Because if your first day is ruined, that means every day will be ruined as well. So I read this quote that I really liked, and actually it sounded so good I had to share it. I'm just not gonna waste time, I'm just gonna read it for you guys. Well, it says that if people are doubting how far you can go so far that you can't hear them anymore. In my thought, this means that however much people talk shit to you and about you, you shouldn't care. Don't mind what they say. They don't know the demons you are fighting, they don't know the story that you're going through, they don't know your issues, which indicates that other people always bring you down. They'll always try to pull you to their level because they know and they can sense that you're gonna be somebody bigger than them, somebody higher than them. And I feel like those are very negative people in our lives who we should cut out. We should just leave them out completely. And they'll always bring you down, or at least try to. You gotta be stronger for you, because if you don't succeed, you let yourself down, and letting yourself down genuinely just makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like the whole world is crushing down and you just don't know what to do. You're lost. You overthink, wasting time on shit you don't need to do, wasting time on some people that don't even deserve that time. And I know that because I've done it and I regret it, but I can't do anything about it. So I would never think about going back to change it, because that past taught me that however much there are friends who are shit, you can always find friends who are good. And I feel like the best way to find good friends is to look in the right places and have a small group. And you should be so comfortable that all of you trust each other. It should be comfortable enough for all of you to understand each other and help each other out and never undermine each other. You can't just always be negative to your friends, especially when you need them the most and maybe they're not there, or they're just you're always sad, you're always this. No, even though you're always sad, they'll try to cheer you up. They'll try to bring you to a position where you feel much better than you did before, even though it was an hour ago or even though it was a minute ago. Because even a slight text can make anyone smile. Anyone. So sometimes it's when you don't succeed, you let yourself down, and like that a lot of people get let down by those same decisions. Sometimes hopes are risen due to your friends. They really have thought for you and have seen that you are gonna go ahead, and sometimes it's family, and sometimes they support us and act tough, mostly to embrace us, to allow us to be ready for what's coming, because they tell us to do things in certain ways, because some of them know the different ways of how stuff go down, how good it is, how bad it is. They genuinely know between right and wrong. But if you feel bad, something like a gut feeling that's always bad, like a surrounding, and you always have negative vibes from people, you just leave, because that thing affects a lot. It affects our minds and distracts us from our main goals. So we need to leave and go as far as we can from these negative people and their negative thoughts, because there's always doubt you, because it's either doubt or encouragement, and you would never want to have doubt in your life. You would always want to have encouragement, and having encouragement makes you a better person and makes you confident and physically strong, and mentally you just feel so much better. You feel lighter. So all I would say is that just go far away from such people, because having people in your life like that is so bad. They talk behind your back, they tell people bad shit about you, and it's not a good impression. I've had my fair share of these. There are a couple of people I know who are very self-centered. They're very, I don't know, man. It's a bit hard to explain, but if you get it, it's just that they all they think about is themselves. They would never think about other people. And these are my previous friends, but luckily I got away from them. And now that I have, how can I say, better friends, I realized that my best friends were just all around me. I just didn't give time. It made me realize that there are other people out there who feel the same way as you. So just keep moving forward, and when they talk bad about you, you don't need to get interrupted while you work towards your goals, and always take the first step to do something. Even though it means to start saving, or if you wanted to trade to trade always, or if you wanted to work, you always want to work and you feel like, I should do it, you should try looking for a little work. Or if you ever wanted to invest and you have extra cash lying around, or you have your savings and you always want to make something interesting out of it, invest. Always do your research first, and make sure to take that step forward after your research into something you really like. It's not a must it should be trading, working, investing, or saving. It's basically your choice. You have to see what suits you, what's easier for you, and what happens in your time, or like how you can use as little time or as more time on this to create what you want. And make sure you always take a step forward into something you really like, because the result is just so good. The happiness that you feel in your heart is so satisfying. How can I say that, you might ask? It's because I've been taking small steps towards a lot of things, and I am getting better at a lot of things that I am interested in my cooking, my art. And basically my podcasting, it feels a lot better to talk to you guys genuinely here. And so it kind of feels better in my heart, like 80%. Of course there is doubt, always there's gonna be doubt, not gonna lie. I have maybe seen some people in my life who have made it better, and I would just say that's just my friends and my family, because they're always there. They always make it better. I'm always laughing with them. And even though it's pain, you're just sharing it with your family. They understand it and they won't tell anyone, because it's family, What happens inside the family just stays in there. And I don't think your dad, your mom, your sister, your brother would go and tell anyone bad shit about you, because they're your brother, they're your sister. It never will be like that. Just trust them sometimes. Just don't doubt yourself, because you are amazing. You can change the world. And if your family and your friends are there to support you, just work hard enough, with interest, with passion. Anything can happen. Hard work requires a lot, but you have to take it to understand what's gonna happen. So with this said, I'm gonna say eat, study, work hard, and work smart. This is Ragib Fardeen speaking from Kampala, Uganda. Good night.